Hello, Scorpio. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Gilded Tarot. If I can get it all in frame, probably. There we go. By Ciro Marchetti. Companion book by Barbara Moore. I believe the information is there. There we go. There's a website there, llewellyn.com. It is from 2004, but there might be reprints. I don't know. But if you want that information or want to search it out, feel free to do so as you would like. Supportive Oracle Cards, You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. The website for them, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Just feel free to freeze frame anywhere you need to gather that information if you would like it. Scorpio. Ooh, you got a really powerful one coming out. Ooh, what's going on here? Are you having a good time? You're having a good time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm like, I don't know if I'm like jealous or just curious. Something's coming in fast. Or as they say, it's coming in hot. It's coming in hot. Like real hot. What is happening? Somebody can't even handle it. Ooh, wow. There's a lot of energy. Like, it's boom. Like, I know, y'all have a lot of energy anyway. I know. I'm a Pisces. What can I say? You have a lot of energy, though. It's just a lot. Like, I'm getting, like, really, like, something's igniting me. And I'm really feeling this. You are compatible with whatever you're connecting to. Before we get too far, I want to say it could be love. It might be something different that means a lot to you, but this is something that emotionally is very engaging. So it could be a love interest, yes. Doesn't have to be. Could be purchasing that house you've always wanted. Could be getting that pet you've always wanted. Something like that. Something that has emotional value to you. You know what I mean? Like significant. Not just like, oh, well, it's a hamburger. It's not like that. You know what I mean? You might like hamburgers, but you don't, start skipping around the room about it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, there's a lot of earth when it finally shows up. And I feel like, are you amused? Are you amused or just like captivated? Something here is like, you got to be careful at first how much energy you put at it, because you are strong. And if you didn't know, Scorpio, you are strong. I don't know how you wouldn't, but you are strong. I almost feel like I'm saying that for those of you who are like, yeah, I know I'm strong. And then you maybe, it's kind of like you think you're going in at a level 6 or 7 and you're hitting it at a level 13. And you're kind of like, well, I could do more. Like I could be stronger. It's almost like, yeah, I'm coming in strong, but I have a lot more energy. I'm holding back. To the person you're relating to or the situation you're relating to, it's still overwhelming. Like you are, I think that's what I'm trying to get across. Like, you're strong, and even when you're feeling you're dialing it back, you still might be overwhelming for somebody else. You follow me on that? Because they're saying be careful of your strength. Like, if you're kind of like, well, I'm going to dial it back to a 7, like, have that. Instead of dialing it back to a 7, dial it back to like a 3.5. 3.5. Dial it back like half to what you're expecting to do, you'll do better. Because I'm feeling like I'm excited. I want to talk. I want to make things happen. I want information. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what I need to do. I am into this. I am here. I am for it. Yes, now, let's do it. Okay, cool. Just tell me what I need to do. I am there. And I feel like the other side's like, oh my God. Like, like they don't even know. You're just really strong. And it may not be like, it's just the way you're relating to this person. It doesn't mean, how do I explain this? They're not used to that. They're not used to the strength. They're just not. So, I don't know how to explain that. It's just the way you're relating to them. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's kind of like a bird landing on a piece of grass. To them, they think it should just hold up, and then it just kind of like, boop, it doesn't happen. Like, you may look like it can hold your strength. It may look like this is what's appropriate to do here, but they don't have the strength to hold up against you. Even though there's a very strong energy here, they're just not used to your energy. They're not used to your energy level. It's a lot. To them, it's a lot. There's a lot of earth here. A lot of earth. A lot of, like, they are very... I feel like they are very interested. Oh, yeah. I guess so. King of Cups. I guess so. You are making a positive impact, but you might be intimidating. I think that's it. I don't think you're trying to at all. I don't think that's anywhere near your intention. Um, I mean, not for nothing, you don't have to intimidate anybody. If somebody pushes the buttons the wrong way, they're going to find out really quick that that was the wrong thing to do. So, but yeah, they're intimidated. I'm getting that's what it is. They do like you though. But I feel like we gotta like pull it back and be very like aware of like I feel like when this might start happening, whatever this is you're getting into, whether you're negotiating with somebody about what you want, or you're starting to meet somebody and you want them to like you or whatever you want from the situation, you want them to give you a chance, you want them to talk to you, you want them to hang out with you. It's like you're showing up like I don't know how it's like you're showing up like this bright glittery disco ball, and they've been living in the dark for years. It's the best way I can put it. And they're like, oh my god, I can't. They're oh wow, like you're gorgeous, beautiful, you got a lot going on, but like they've been living in the dark for years, and you're showing up with all your brilliance, and they just oh yeah. It may not be a love thing, I know that, but the way whoever you're dealing with. Because there's nothing wrong. I don't see you doing anything wrong. I just feel like it's the energy behind it. It's the best way I can talk about it. Now, is this good, bad, or indifferent with this? The devil card is here, right? And I'm very careful about the devil card. It depends on what it's bringing into the situation. Sometimes the devil card is kind of like, well, there's something off balance. We need to correct that. Sometimes the devil card does talk about lust. It does. And sometimes that needs to be acknowledged. But it's kind of like realizing that whatever the devil is bringing into this situation, there is some point of contention that you're not going to like. Let's just put it that way. But the situation is not completely built on that. I feel like that's another reason I'm really driving home, like your strength, your intensity coming in. This other person might try to match it, but they're matching it. It's like out of fear, out of like freak out energy. Like they're not matching it correctly. They do like you though, and this is not something. Even if they're matching it, see this. Okay, this is why I really want to look at this card. They can't. If they try to match your energy, whatever's going on here, they can't sustain it. Like you've had people, I know this happens to Scorpio, I know it happens to y'all, where people try to match your energy, they're like, well, if Scorpio can do it, I can do it. And most of them, unless they have some type of really strong energy, like, most of them can't. Let's just leave it at that. Most of them they just flat out can't. All right? And this is one of those people. They can't hold up to it. They might try. Seven of Pentacles, they might try, but I feel like they're going to have to, there's going to come a point where they can't keep it up. That's to ask for help, kind of like they can't. So I'm wondering how that devil card is coming in. It's not working. It's not working in this situation. I don't see you getting like, well, you do have the Five of Wands. You do have that coming in. But Scorpio doesn't back away from a fight usually. If it's worth it, you'll be like, oh yeah? And you'll match it. Like, if it's worth it to a Scorpio, if somebody starts with you, you're like, oh, okay, then let's play. All right, okay. Five of Wands. What's coming in with this? Yeah. If something goes off base and you have to push back, because I feel like what'll happen, if they cross a line and it's not okay, you'll snap that right into focus. Like, oh, I don't think so. That's where that goes. And you'll just snap it into line. If that happens, we need, like, it's kind of like, like when you play, like, football or soccer or whatever game, and they're like, hold it, flag on the play, timeout. Like, people need to pull back and, like, wait, what just happened there? Why did that happen? Who was doing what? And why did you think you could do that? We need to pull it back. Like, we need a timeout. We need a flag on the play. Bam. No. Step back. Let's talk about what just happened. Why did you think that was appropriate? Not in a, I'm going to get you type of way. More in a kind of like, all right, you said that. I'm just trying to understand what type of person you are. Is that what you normally say to somebody? No, it's not. Then why did you say that to me? And then I feel like it'll come. You'll get them to spill the beans. You'll get them to spill the beans, and I feel like you'll be like, all right, listen, I'm a lot. I'm very strong. It was too much for you. I'll get that together on my side. I can control this the way I want to. We're not doing that again. Let's just not have that type of response again. Whatever they do, just kind of let them know, let's not do that again. Let's not make this a competition because you'll lose. So they'll lose. Like, that's the Scorpio saying to somebody else, like, let's not make this a competition because I hate to see you lose that badly because you will. So let's just keep going and move on from it. Energy, boom, boom, a lot of it. At some point, we're going to have to rectify the devil. Because I'm really feeling like they're trying to match. I don't feel like it's enough to really shut the situation down. I do see it's something that needs to be addressed. I also feel like once it's addressed, it's put in its proper place and it's not a problem. It's kind of like, I'm still holding this card. I'll go there. Why not? It's kind of like sex. Scorpio likes sex. Scorpio likes sex. I don't really know one that doesn't. I'm just saying. And it doesn't mean you have to, so don't worry. If you don't like sex, you don't like sex. But usually Scorpio does. The reason I'm saying that is because lust is here. And it may not be like, you may not be offended by it, but you're like, there's a time, there's a place. There might be like, all right, I'm not upset about what you said or what you want to do, but there's certain, like, you're going to be like, this is where that's allowed, that is what is not. You might have to like lay down some ground rules. The fact that you lust for me, I'm not upset with that. But what you do with it and where you go with it, we need to talk about that. We need to go through what that's going to be. That might not be like it's not a problem as much as like, oh, we need to talk about where that can and cannot go. That might be why that's good, actually. Because I don't feel like Scorpio isn't usually offended by somebody lusting for them, but it's how the situation is handled and how far something goes. Like, you have rules, you have boundaries. Just because you like sex doesn't mean that it's a free-for-all. Not for nothing. I don't know why I said it that way, but there you go. Like, your rules, your way. You say what goes. That's how that goes. I do. I actually like that devil card there. I don't know what that says about me, but I like that it's there because I feel like you're going to do something with that. You'll decide what needs to be done. And I feel like you're showing this person, when you deal with that devil card, rewards come in, the Seven of Cups comes in. These are all their cards. They're all very happy about it. When you put them in their place, it seems to make them very happy. Take that where you want to take it. I don't know what to say about it. And it doesn't have to be a relationship thing. I keep having to remind myself that along with what's going on. Because if you're negotiating for something like property, a house, you're getting an animal, you're showing your passion for what you want, and you're making somebody very happy, kind of like you obviously plan to do really good things with this, and they have a lot of confidence that you're the right one to work with on this situation. Even if it's a business thing and there's something you want to do business-wise, you're showing your passion and you're encouraging this person. They're feeling very comfortable, like, yeah, we got to work with the Scorpio. The Scorpio is all in, and the Scorpio is invested to the point that there's no way we can't win. This is why, from the very beginning, I've been like going back and forth with like saying it could be a relationship, it doesn't have to be. But that card, that lover's card right there, like, seriously. And the beauty. Scorpio's not usually shy, but I feel like what the beauty is saying, I don't think of Scorpio as shy. Stereotypical, just basic Scorpio energy, I know. But I do know Scorpios that, like, if they're offended, the claws come out, or like the tail starts whipping around. So maybe that's a piece of this too. You clearly are going to do it the way you decide is right. But I'm saying they might say, when somebody steps out of line, correct it. Definitely, you're going to correct that. You want that. If they step out of line, you correct it. That's just how that goes. But like, the beauty is saying, step forward and be like, okay, now that happened and now that I fixed it, let's talk about why that happened. Let's talk about what you were thinking where you thought that was a good idea. I think that's the beauty. Like, go forward, because like the answer, you want the answer. This is one of those times where that answer could change the whole landscape for you. whatever this is doing, because I feel like this makes this more judgment in your favor. Did I show this yet? I don't even know. Judgment goes in your favor. Things come in quickly. You got the Eight of Swords. You got the Eight. No, that's the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, and then you have the Message card. I feel like messages come through. Communication improves. We want to use communication to our benefit. We want this person telling you what's really going on, the good, the bad, the ugly. We want the whole thing. Because Scorpio's that one who'll take the good, the bad, and ugly, and be like, well, it wasn't all going to be good anyway, so I want to know everything. The more I know the truth, the more I can do with it. Are we good? I think we're done. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, same email, but the information's below for that. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.